Welcome to another episode. In this episode today we will be seeing the story of Yayati. Yayati was an emperor and he is an ancestor of Pandavas, the same Pandavas which we have studied in Mahabharatha. He was an ancestor. And he had such a valor that he was never defeated in any war. He followed the dictates of Shastras, all Shastras. He was well versed in all Shastras and he followed all the Shastras while governing his kingdom. He adored the gods, venerated his ancestors with intense devotion. He became so famous as a ruler and devotee of the gods and welfare of the subjects. So, he was like a perfect emperor. But he did some mistake. He wronged the wife of Devayani, the wife of Sukracharya, Devayani. And due to the curse of the sage Sukracharya, he became too old, quite early in his stage. He attained the age which destroys the beauty and brings miseries. So it is needless to say how in a quite young age or middle age you get old, very old, where your beauty, not only beauty, is lost. You have to depend on others for everything. Your memory fails you, your body fails you. So Yayati found himself an old man. He was haunted by his desire for sensual enjoyment. He had 5 beautiful sons. So Yayati thought of a plan. He called all his sons. He approached the eldest son, asked him whether he will take his old age so that he can become young and live his sensual life for quite some time. So this is the curse from Sukracharya, so I want to be young for some more time. So can you give me your youth? That's the question he asked his eldest son. His eldest son said, no, how can it be? Everybody will be laughing at me. I cannot accept this. So he went to his second son, who said, no, I cannot bear the burden of the old age. This woman will mock at me, servants will mock at me. If I take the old age, I cannot do that. Then he went to the third son. Third son told, no, impossible. I cannot even climb a horse. I'll have to depend on others for physically keeping myself up. I cannot even take bath or do anything on my own to keep my body itself clean. No, that is not possible. He went to the youngest son. He told him, you have to do this. I am depending on you. His youngest son refused initially. Then Yayati pleaded with him, no, please accept this so that your father can become young for a brief time. I will return you your youth after a few years. Let me enjoy the life for some time, some more time. So at last, with so much of pleading from his father, the youngest son was moved by this about his father's flight. He accepted it. So Yayati was happy. He exchanged the youth of his son for the youth of his son, and his son became very old. Yayati's youngest son's name is Puru. So Puru finally gladly gave the youth. And Yayati in the meantime became young and enjoyed the sensual life. But as he thought, his desire was never quenched. It was increasing day by day, and he understood at last the his vain efforts to quench the thirst by indulgence. The truth dawned on him. So one day he returned to Puru. He said, "Dear son, sensual desires are never quenched by indulgence. I understood this only now. This is like pouring ghee over the fire. It glows more, burns more. So like that my desire is burning more and it never gets satisfied. So I have understood the futility of it. So it is only by mental peace and mental poise, beyond likes and dislikes, I can reach peace and quench my desire. So I am giving you my youth back and also my kingdom. You can rule it." With these words, Yayati took his old age. Puru, who regained his youth, was made king by Yayati, who retired to the forest. He spent his time there in austerities, and he reached enlightenment in due course. Puru, in the meantime, ruled the kingdom. So this is coming in the Adiparva of Mahabharatha. So let us see the interpretation of Osho on this, his words on this story. "Live so totally that you transform even that phenomenon of death into a door, a new opening for more abundant life. That life is just waiting, but only for those who know how to experience it, how to live it. And this is the time. Only today is the time. Neither yesterday nor tomorrow is the time. To live life only today. This moment, here and now, is the time to taste life. There is no death." This is by Osho. So what we understand as sense pleasures can never be satisfied or quenched by indulging in it. It can be satisfied only by understanding the futility of it. And every moment you live life to the fullest. That is what life is for. With this, we will end this episode. Stay with me for another episode. Thank you.